All right. So, hello everybody. Have a very good evening. I'm very, very happy that you're all here with us today for another very exciting nutrition call. Before we start and we leave some time for people to join in, I would like to explain how the live translation feature works. As indicated on the screen, please go at the bottom and click on the globe icon labeled interpretation. And from there, you can select your language, your preferred language. So please do that, and you should be able to hear us very clearly in your own language. So let's get started. Today, we are going to talk about our nutrition range, and in particular, Rise and Radiance, which are a part of this nutrition range. When we talk about nutrition range, we mean our powder range. And today, as with the last call on daily rituals, I'm having Dr. Daniela Morandi with me, who will be my guest speaker. And together, we're going to unravel the science behind Rise and Radiance, the ingredients, how do they work, what is so special about them, and really answer your questions that you might have on the product. So for those of you who do not know us already, my name is Svilena, and I'm a scientist specializing in nutrition epidemiology. So I really study all the clinical aspects of nutrition and all the environmental factors that can impact on nutrition. And I really help bring science together with product development so that we translate science properly into solutions that can help to improve health. Dr. Daniela, thank you very much for being with us today and for supporting me in this session. Super, super happy to have you today.
Thank you, Svilena. I'm so happy to be with you again. I mean, all the people following us. My name is Daniela. I dedicated over 25 of my life to the field of anti-inflammatory nutrition. I developed my method Nutri for Beauty, an holistic longevity approach that links skincare with nutrition. I work with patients, but I also collaborate with companies as consultant and researcher. I publish 4 books, and up to today, I developed more or less 15,000 personalized nutritional protocols. Very happy to be here.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Daniela. You bring really incredible experience, and I really cannot wait to dive into the science with you. So we can possibly transfer some of the knowledge to the audience today. So as we said, we are going to speak about the nutrition range today. And before we dive into Rise and Radiance in particular, which are our topic of today's call, I would like to talk to you about the nutrition range in general. What is it about? What does it do? Why should you explore it? So the nutrition range or our powder products, they're really around the holistic approach on nutrition. Similarly to daily rituals, we are really about supporting you from every single angle when it comes to nutrition for a well-balanced nutrition and wellness. Whether you take the nutrition range separately or you take it with daily rituals, it's really meant to complement your healthy diet, your regimes, your busy schedule, so that it can really provide you with numerous benefits. If you take it together with daily rituals, which is totally possible, and this is a question we often get, it really does complement your daily rituals by supporting your daily health goals, while at the same time you're targeting your long-term benefits with the daily rituals. In terms of what concerns it addresses, the nutrition range targets beauty and energy, which is the topic of today. And Dr. Daniela and I will really dive into the details of Rise and Radiance, which are the two products in our nutrition range that support beauty and energy. We also have fitness performance, gut health, and weight management. As with daily rituals, all of our ingredients are high quality ingredients and without unnecessary additives, so we stay true to ourselves. So diving now into the beauty and energy topic, or Rise and Radiance in other words, we are going to start with Dr. Daniela to discuss really the depths of the science, the ingredients behind these products, how they help, how you should take them. And of course, we're going to stop and answer your questions. I'm going to monitor your chat. Please post your questions in English so I can understand you. We are going to start with Rise, which is really our energy and beauty to go-to product. And before we dive really into the details of what's inside the product and how it works, let me just walk you through the characteristics of the product. Rise is a hyaluron and guarana mix for daily energy. The flavor we offer is mango maracuya. And in terms of dietary restrictions, we offer a lactose-free and gluten-free product. You can take Rise at the beginning of the day due to its caffeine content, and we're going to talk a bit more about this with Dr. Daniela later on in the presentation. You can take it in the beginning of the day for a kickoff of the day due to its caffeine content, or later during the day in the afternoon if that's an energy boost you would like to get during the later parts of the day. It really depends on your schedule and on your health needs. You can do either while at the same time revitalizing your skin, as it targets both energy and beauty. So Dr. Daniela, we talked a bit about the basic characteristics, but what from your perspective are the main benefits of taking Rise?
Many. Rise allows not only to enhance our beauty routine, our skin health, but also provide us with natural energy levels thanks to some very special ingredients that we are going to see in a while. That's improved focus, physical performance, and also the mental clarity. Sorry. Rise nourish the body from within, fights the environmental stressor, and therefore we can say that Rise is really an holistic approach to wellness.
Yes, absolutely. And we already have some questions, which I expected in the chat about taking Rise and Radiance together within the same day. Please stay tuned to the later parts of this presentation. We are going to touch base with Dr. Daniela on this question, and we're going to answer it in detail. But the short question for now to satisfy your curiosity is yes, you can. I also see there's a question on caffeine, whether you can take Rise with caffeine. I would provide my personal opinion. I will let, of course, Dr. Daniela comment. I think it really depends on the content of caffeine that you consume per day. If you're more sensitive to caffeine and you know that it kicks in quite quickly and it affects you quickly, it works very well. I would say that Rise is enough in the beginning of the day. But if you also would like to enjoy a cup of coffee, then of course you can, and then take Rise probably later during the day. Dr. Daniela, I let you, of course, add on to that.
I have good news for them later on when we talk about guarana and green bean extract. So we will add more later.
Yes, it's true. We are going to talk about those ingredients in Rise that bring really that effect, that energizing effect, what's behind it. Okay, let's dive then into the ingredients. In terms of ingredients, we have quite a lot going on here. But one ingredient we really must start with is collagen. Collagen is our star ingredient in Rise and Radiance both. And we are going to unravel more about collagen and the science behind it a bit at the end of the presentation with Dr. Daniela. For now, we would like to inform you that the collagen type that we use in Rise is bovine collagen, in particular type 1 and type 3. This is another common question that we often get from you guys. So there you have it. Why is collagen important? For many reasons, but when it comes to science, collagen is really contributing to the makeup, to the matrix, let's say, of connective tissue. And connective tissue is what really builds our tendons, cartilage, bone, skin, hair, nails. So really, it provides a holistic support when it comes to the body and the body's physiology. It also works very well with hyaluronic acid to maintain skin volume, moisture, and elasticity. And of course, as we age, we lose collagen, unfortunately. So with supplementation, we can help ourselves with reducing those wrinkles and promote a bit more of joint flexibility. With collagen, we also have minerals and vitamins in the blend in Rise that also help to support the beauty benefits of the product. And these are zinc and B vitamins such as B7 and B12. Here we have all of them working together. They have a very proven effect, beneficial effect on overall health of skin, hair, and nails. And they're also involved, specifically the B vitamins, in energy production and combating stress.
And then we have the special ingredients I was talking before, guarana and green bean coffee extract. Both ingredients are interesting because they are a source of natural caffeine and also antioxidant that coupled with other caffeine that is inside rice. And therefore, this combination gives the benefits of natural caffeine sources that has a gradual release from guarana and antioxidant properties from the green coffee. And it coupled with the more immediate effect of pure caffeine. That's why we achieve both rapid and long-lasting energizing effect. And going back to the question, I would say that if you don't have a really high sensitive to the caffeine, you can also have your rice with your coffee because it has this magical combination of source of caffeine. This is the reason why the rice guarantees a sustained boost of vitality, keeping you focused and energized, and at the same time boosting the metabolism that is really interesting, and also sharpen concentration. Then we have hyaluronic acid. Sorry, I don't see the slide anymore. The hyaluronic acid is well known, as Svilena said, for the powerful moisture binding capacity. It can retain up to 1,000 times the weight in water, so it is really powerful. This unique property allows deep hydration from the skin from within. That's why it creates a natural plumping effect that really counteracts signs of aging. So I would say that also hyaluronic acid together with collagen increase the resilience and and keeps the skin looking youthful and also radiant.
Yeah, absolutely. We have quite a few ingredients in that blend. I see that people are also asking around the later intakes of caffeine, and specifically rice, the caffeine content of rice. And if I may take that question, it really depends, as Dr. Daniela said, on your sensitivity to caffeine. There are people who can take caffeine at the end of an evening and they can still sleep quite well. If you know that you're affected by caffeine and it really kicks in and you feel it quite significantly, then of course, allow please some time up to the late afternoon maximum to take caffeine or products containing caffeine, as they can really, of course, keep you up all night. We also had a question on whether you can take rice if you're pregnant or perhaps planning to get pregnant. As we say for all supplementations, please, and I'm sure Dr. Morandi here will support me, always check with your healthcare provider. It really depends on your physiology. There is no straightforward approach when it comes to these type of questions. It really depends on your health needs, whether you take other supplements, as many pregnant women do, or any medications at the same time, or you have any healthcare concerns. So, you know, it always depends on the individual situation. So in this case, we would really tell you, please check with your doctor. So moving on, oh, my slides became a bit blurred, but okay, let me try to fix it quickly. Moving on, we would like to dive into our Radiance product. I hope that you see now the screen. I had a technical issue with my slides, but I hope you now see it well. Radiance is really our product targeted on overall hair, skin, and nails support. And why? We are going to tell you. In terms of the basic characteristics of Radiance, before we dive into the science, Radiance is a collagen, acai, and ashwagandha blend, and we offer the flavor of acai. And as with Rise, when it comes to dietary restrictions, you can be absolutely well informed that it's lactose-free and gluten-free. So you don't need to worry about these. In comparison to Rise, Radiance does not contain any caffeine content, so it can be really taken any time of the day. This is also a question that we always get, and I would like to address it. Depending on your schedule, you're free to take it any part of the day. So when it comes to the benefits, Dr. Daniela, what would you tell us about Radiance? What's really making it different?
Well, Radiance guarantees a glowing, radiant skin because it boosts hydration, reduces wrinkles, and also protects against the environmental oxidation from free radicals. But as you said, it is not only for skins, but also makes stronger hair, nails, increasing the health, the strength, and also reducing the breakage and supports growth. So it is also anti-inflammatory and helps to manage the stress hormone that because thanks to the ashwagandha presence, as you said. So Radiance is really rich in antioxidant and essential nutrients, and that's the reason why we can really say it offers an holistic approach to wellness.
Absolutely. And why does it offer a holistic approach to wellness? It's because of its ingredients. And again, we have quite a lot here.
Yeah, we have collagen, our king ingredient. We have type 1, type 3. They are the collagen is the foundation of a youthful, beautiful skin, enhancing elasticity, firmness. It's interesting to notice that type 1 makes up about 80% of our skin collagen and provides strength and structure, while the type 3 offers much more flexibility and elasticity. And as we age, the collagen synthesis unfortunately decreases. And that's the reason why it is vital to have a good support, a good quality support. Together, we have acai, camu, and vitamin C. They are an unbelievable pool of natural source of antioxidant. They fight free radicals. They protect they protect the skin from environmental damage like pollution, UV rays, blue rays, and so on. They have a very strong both antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory action, and therefore they brighten the skin, improving circulation, and contribute to an even skin tone. These powerful ingredients also stimulate the collagen synthesis, and that's why they are so vital inside this Radiance formula.
Yes, absolutely. And to add to this antioxidant blend, super strong antioxidant blend, we have ashwagandha. And ashwagandha also possesses very strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. So it adds more value to that blend. Ashwagandha is also known as an adaptogen, which combats stress. So it helps with stress resistance. So when we say stress, we mean all the environmental stress factors that can have an effect on your skin and on your external health. Of course, it always starts from our internal health, but then it has an effect on our external health as our skin. That's our shell. We also should not forget an important key ingredient here, and this is methyl sulfonylumethane, for short MSM, which is a naturally occurring sulfur compound, and sulfur itself is known to play a role in oxidative stress, so really targeting that oxidative damage from free radicals that we produce, and especially we produce more and more as we age. And inflammation at the same time. And in general, there's more emerging evidence on the use of MSM in supplements on holistic bone, joint, and skin health. So really a fantastic blend of ingredients here. So now that we've talked a bit about with Dr. Daniela about the separate characteristics and benefits of Rise and Radiance, how you should take them, what's there in terms of the ingredients. We would like to talk to you about a bit about the why. Why did we propose Rise and Radiance? And can you take them both together as you asked before? We will answer that question now. So when it comes to, let's break it down and take them one by one. So if you would like to take Rise or Radiance, okay, we're not talking about them together, separately. What would you get from that formulation? As we mentioned with Dr. Daniela, collagen is really our star ingredient that really works towards bringing those benefits to you when it comes to skin, hair, and nail support. Of course, there's a lot of other ingredients that we mentioned, but collagen is our really key ingredient here. And we would like to talk to you about more of the science behind it. Questions we always have are around the dosage of collagen, how much is safe, how little is enough to bring a benefit. So here, I would like to unravel a bit of the secrets behind collagen supplementation and let you know that if you take Rise or Radiance separately, so or either, okay, you would definitely get a benefit because there's plenty of clinical studies showing that doses as little as 1 gram, we're talking about 1 gram, and in Rise and Radiance, we have 7 grams in each of the formulations, can bring a beneficial effect when it comes to skin. And most studies are really around 1 gram or 10. So we're not saying that that's, you know, your margin, but there's most of the research focusing on that area, and it really supports that effect. And our 7 grams fall really within that margin. So if you were to take the 7 grams in Rise or Radiance, you would definitely receive that support with time, of course, when it comes to skin, and specifically in terms of skin hydration and elasticity. And with all supplementation, consistency is key. So studies again show that longer term supplementation with collagen, as it's with Rise or Radiance, above 8 weeks, so that's above 2 months, you're more likely to get more favorable benefits than if you were to take Rise or Radiance or those 7 grams for shorter amounts of time. So again, to highlight, Rise is really your to-go-to product when you're looking for energy and beauty because of the added value of the energy boost brought about with the caffeine content in Rise. And Radiance is another option for beauty support, but it's holistic for overall hair, skin, and nails health without that energy boost. And now, Dr. Daniela, we talked a lot about the ingredients in these products, the products separately, but how do we talk about the products together when it comes to collagen? And can the products be used together within a single day? And would the dosage of the collagen be okay? Would it be safe to consume?
Absolutely, yes. You can take both Rise and Radiance together. And it is interesting to remember that while with lower dosage, you target joints and skin, with higher dosage, with higher amounts, you can improve, and study says, body composition and muscle mass. And that to me is really interesting because when we do physical activity or when we're trying to lose weight, especially if we don't do it in a proper way, we might lose body mass. Or simply when you age and you lose muscles, that's interesting because the collagen can improve a lot this situation. It is absolutely safe. Literature is very clear, so there's no problem in taking them together.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you have it unraveled. You can take both products. And when we talk about taking both products, Dr. Daniela, there's many questions on how we can really combine them within a regime when it comes to single day consumption of both products. Personally, I would go for Rise if I would like to substitute my caffeine dosage, which I really like in the morning, and get the beauty effects as well. And then perhaps supplement myself with Radiance later on during the day. But are there any other ways, or what would you say from your own experience if we were to combine the two in one day?
Well, I personally take my rice in the morning and together with one scoop of the Radiance. And the second scoop of the Radiance is like something very pleasant in the afternoon or just in the evening because it's so good that, I like to drink it like a little cocktail. So that's my way, but you can also for example, mix the Radiance with some vegetable milk or ice and make like a cocktail. I mean, they're very, very flexible like products.
Yeah, and I would like to pick up from what you said just in the last sentence. We also get a lot of questions on recipes, and you just mentioned, cocktails or mixing them with plant-based milk. Rise and Radiance are normally, as you will see in the instructions, recommended to be mixed with water, but of course they can be used in recipes. You can make shakes with them. You can, with the upcoming summer, even freeze them. You can prepare, any kind of nice smoothie or cocktail mixture and put them in the freezer as ice cubes or the whole mixture itself. This is totally fine. However, we would like to highlight the fact that high heat temperatures are not good to go with these products, and this is because they can really have a negative impact on the protein inside, on the collagen and on other ingredients. So I think here the safest thing to do is really experiment, use room temperature type of mixtures or recipes as you'd wish, or freeze them up. But when it comes to high temperatures, I think we can agree with Dr. Daniela that this can have an effect on the composition, of course, and the efficacy of the products.
Yeah.
I also see in the chat that people are asking if the products are suitable for premenopausal women and if they help with preventing hot flashes. Here, we're going to give you a bit of the same answer as I did for pregnant women. Premenopausal women definitely can take supplementation. Okay, this is not the, there's no strict obligation not to go for them, but please be careful when you do so, especially if you're on hormonal therapy or if you take other supplements. Again, it's the same concept. If you take any medication to treat any symptoms, or any supplements, just be aware of the fact that there could be overlaps in between the formulations. So it's always best to consult with your healthcare provider. So I think that's it. I think we've unraveled quite a lot today about Rise and Radiance. If there are any questions that Dr. Daniela and I did not answer during the session, please feel welcome to visit our website for more information. We provide all the information regarding the ingredients, the content of the products on our website. And if you have additional questions that you would like to share, you're also welcome to do so via the nutritionist email. So really thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I hope this was a very informative session. And thank you, Dr. Daniela, for being here again for another super exciting call on nutrition. We hope this was really, really interesting for you all. And we wish you a very good evening.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all.
Bye-bye.